Hello, comrade. Long time no see. Why it takes such a long time? Because there's nothing really fascinating goes on with the China fountain pen industry. For the recent 3 months, I believe my latest fascinating pen was in May or in April, I believe. But for the entire summer, it was just totally quiet. Probably it's too hot and all the industry decide to take a summer break. Now it's autumn. Now it's literally autumn in China, and they decide get back to work. Now this video is about this very fun pen, Lanbitou 3088-8. Lanbitou literally means broken or rotten pen tip, because it's a Chinese saying. Good memory is not as good as the Lanbitou. It says good memory, brain is unreliable, but the best reliable thing is even a broken pen tip. That's how it gets its name, Lanbitou. It's my first Lanbitou. It's also my only Lanbitou. And that's a retraction pen. It's a straight copy from the Platinum Curidas. Pardon my pronunciation, but I believe that's how it was to me. And you will find the nib. That is the second model. The first model is called 3088. It was like 3-4 years ago. And this is the successor of the 3088. It's 3088 at $1. Yes, you hear me right. $1. This pen cost me $1, $1 in RMB, 7 RMB. And the first model, 3088, it was believed to be $5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, $5. Now they suddenly decide to launch a modified model with literally 1/5 of the price. Marvelous. And you can see it's a retraction pen. It reminds you of the ballpoint pen. And the first thing you will notice is its prominent lens compared with other pen. That's a Pilot capless thermal. That's a Dreamlight, I forgot the name of it, the Dreamlight 632. I got a video of it. That's the Dreamlight 629. That's the Jinhao 9016, I believe, 9016. But you can see this pen, it's quite long. If you put that in your pocket as it was designed to be, yeah, you compare with other normal pen, how deep will your shirt pocket be that? That's not really working in a shirt pocket, would it? That would be ridiculous long. And the second thing I want to talk about this pen, it's how you're going to ink this pen. Let me just disassemble it to its last part. First of all, unscrew it. Then you get rid of the top tip. Just pull. Now you have the seal mechanism in here. The cap. Once it was clipping, yeah, that creates certain seal. That sealed the nib. It was horrible. I could tell you, because I've been doing homework, and even the Platinum, their Japanese forefather, the Platinum. How to get rid of it? The Platinum Curidas. It's not sealed properly. The nib just tend to dry fast. Anyway, that's the best I could do. It could take off sometime. but you can see it's not that much sealed in here. It's totally rely on the retraction backwards from the spring power, and to against this little thing over here, the little slot. It rely on the spring power to close. It rely totally on the drawback power from the spring to close the cap. So it's not that much skill, not that much sealed. And the entire nib unit, somehow I find it difficult to get it out. In order to refill this pen, what you need to do, that's a 34 Chinese converter. You need to take out the converter and ink it, refill it, put it back. That's the way you fill this. That's the way you refill this pen. Okay. And this is in EF. In EF, you have this rainbow, very gay. That's not a hook nib. What do you call that nib? Pilot nib. That is kind of nib you will find on. What's that Japanese company called? Lamy. Yes, you find on Lamy. So gay. Ugh. Okay, so that's literally the pen, and that pen is not a thin pen. Apart from its length, it's so long, it's also a very thick in diameter. As thick as my, I believe so, as my ebonite Junlai. Okay, so that's that. They also come with a F nib. F nib will be a hook nib, but hook nib is not as sexy, as fancy, as colorful, as galish as this Lamy nib. It's rainbow. And let's talk about. First, talk about the pros and cons of this pen. Pro, $1. You could always play around with it. My other retraction pen is this capitalist thermal. When I was buy this pen, I was told that this is a limited edition color, so I was paid twice of the retail price. I was like something like $300 for this shit. But later on, it becomes standard. It becomes standard issue, so it's no longer limited edition. That's $200. That's $1. Retraction pen. So it's fun to play with at very, very low cost. The con. It's the nib will dry very, very fast. No longer last than a day. I'm warning you, the nib tend to dry very fast. Yeah, you see, all men prefer wet thing, do we? Yes, all the men know what I'm talking about. And all please children, switch channel. Look at that. That's a very adult pen, but it dry fast. Oh my god. Okay, let's see how it writes. I haven't inked this pen yet. I'm not that optimistic about its performance, to be honest. It's a very boring EF. So thin. Come on, it's EF. I never have a EF. That will be enough. Give it a push. Now I know it's down to the bottom. Now put the ass cover back on. Let's see. Not coming out. Lanbitou 3888. It's so, that tip, it's so pointy. It's like a needle. Oh. Very smooth. Very smooth. Because it's so thin, so there's some, I won't call it feedback. It's just a sketch from the paper, but it's very smooth nib. It's walkable. It's walkable. Functional. It's alright. Be careful with the writing angle, because for this kind of pen, yeah, because the nib is so thin and you have to lay down the pen a little bit. Give it a 45 degree will be the quite comfortable angle, I would say. Yeah. Don't stand the pen too tall. If you stand the pen too tall, very likely the nib is going into the paper. You have to lay down the pen a bit. Lay down the pen a bit. Overall, it's walkable, but too thin. The line is too thin. In my opinion, it's too thin. I usually work with pen at this length, at this width, at this broad nib. I prefer broad nibs. I'm a man. I don't do fine nibs. You see, that's my regular nib. Okay, I believe that's all I want to talk about this $1 Lanbitou 3888. Do I recommend it? Come on, it's $1. Why not? I mean, you probably were paying a little bit more shipping fee, but still at $1. The Japanese forefather, Platinum Kuridas, how much was it? It was like $60, almost $70, That's a $1. You have a straight Chinese copy. How wonderful is that? Okay, I believe that's all I want to say. And you have to like this video and subscribe. Okay. See you next time, comrade. Bye.